How much is my YouTube channel worth? Let's find out. Hey, it's Ari here, hopefully you're doing well. Today I have a very different but fun video for you today. I want to go over exactly how much my channel, Affiliate Jumpstart, has made in the very first month of being monetized with Google AdSense, right? So, just recently, if you have not heard the news, I got approved for Google AdSense recently, and I got this letter in the mail, basically from Google saying, hey, you've been approved for a program, and you can start earning money from Google AdSense, right? So I was very excited to get this letter in the mail, but I want to reveal in this video how much my channel has made in the very first month, and then also, I'm going to go over 5 tips for making money on YouTube, right? So if you have a channel right now that you're building and you're making videos, you're not really getting the results that you want, or maybe you're completely brand new, you haven't made any videos whatsoever, but you're thinking of starting a channel and you want to make money with it, these 5 tips are going to be very beneficial for you, so definitely stick around for that. But I want to go over exactly kind of what my experience has been with this YouTube channel, right? So I started this channel around last summer of 2019, or kind of like June or July-ish of 2019, and since then I've been making videos very consistently about affiliate marketing, online business, passive income. Speaking of which, if you like those kinds of videos and you haven't done so, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because this way you'll be notified whenever there's a brand new video on this channel. But anyways, so I started this channel about a year ago, been uploading videos very consistently, and funny story that I want to share with this actually is shortly before getting monetized with Google AdSense, I remember going on socialblade.com, and if you're not familiar with the site, it's basically a site that gives like an estimation in terms of how well your channel is doing. So I went on this site, typed in Affiliate Jumpstart, and I just happened to look through here, and Social Blade was actually estimating that my channel was making anywhere from $3 to $51. That was before I had gotten approved for AdSense. This actually showed up here, and I remember seeing this and thinking, oh, that's kind of cool. I can get like around $50 once I get monetized, and this is money that I could just set aside and that type of stuff. And I was quite excited to see that. But when I actually started earning money with the program, I was quite blown away to see that I actually made a lot more than what I was initially expecting. So how much did my channel make in the first month of being approved for the program? Let's give a drum roll, please. Okay, let's not do that. In the first month of being monetized for Google AdSense, my channel has made a total of $158.50 for the month of September, right? So this was a lot more than I had expected for my first month, and I think this is a pretty good starting point. Obviously not something that you can fully live off of, but this is something that definitely helps, in terms of, supplemental income, right? So the first half of September didn't really earn much at all, or didn't earn anything because I wasn't in the program yet, but September 16th was my first day earning on the platform, and I made a total of about $1.80 on the Google AdSense program, right? So definitely not a lot there. I guess you could say I bought some ramen noodles with that money, but the next day I made $13.68, $10, $11, $12, $9, $6, and it's kind of around $8 to $12 is kind of what I'm getting on average with this channel. But I want to give a bit of a quick disclaimer. Just because you start a channel, just because you make 20 videos or 50 videos or 100 videos, that does not in any way guarantee that you're going to make money with Google AdSense. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to make this amount exactly. You might make more than me, you might make less than me. It really depends on a lot of different things, but the main 2 things that it really comes down to is your level of consistency and the types of videos that you're making, right? So depending on those 2 factors right there will determine how much you'll make with the Google AdSense program right there, right? So I want to get into the 5 tips for making money on YouTube. So the very first tip that I want to give you is you want to pick a niche that is profitable, right? So if you have not started your YouTube channel yet, you want to go for something that is ideally going to make you a lot of money, right? And if you want some ideas in terms of what might be profitable for a YouTube channel, you could always go on Google, search up YouTube niches that will make money, and go through one of these articles right here that will give you some ideas in terms of what you might consider making a channel around, right? So the short answer that I want to give here is you ideally want to go for something where you're educating people, right? You want to go for something like, for example, online business, making money online, something like creating passive income, or it could even be something like health and wellness, how to get in better shape, how to get 6-pack abs, how to lose weight, how to find the love of their life, the dating niche, how to, grow a family. These are always things that people are searching for. And these are all things that you could start a YouTube channel around, right? So, for example, channels like Marissa Romero, she's in the online business niche. She makes videos about affiliate marketing and, making money online. There is Roberto Blake. He also makes videos about online business and, creative entrepreneurship. There is a channel called Money Chasing You. And these types of channels right here that are educating people, helping people solve a problem, they're always going to have a much bigger earning potential, more so than channels like, for example, these, where it's like, World Star videos, or there's this new channel I found called Karens in the Wild. It's like this new trend of like people who freak out in public. They're known as like a Karen, and that's kind of what this channel is about. And although I do enjoy watching these videos from time to time, they're kind of funny to watch every now and then. Starting a channel like this ideally isn't going to make you as much money as something like this, because these types of people aren't looking to buy anything. They're mostly looking to be entertained. Whereas people who watch these kinds of videos, they're open to the idea of, growing an online business, for example, or learning something new, right? So there are people that have training programs, that have courses, that have, like these mentorship programs that they're looking to promote online, and they will advertise using the YouTube platform. And whenever an ad displays on your video, like for example, like this one right here, on your video, and someone is watching your video, you will actually get paid for that, right? So that's pretty much how the YouTube AdSense program works, right? So depending on the niche that you chose, the reason why this is so important is because the niche that you go into will of course vary in terms of your earning potential, right? So this is why you really want to think about what will be profitable for your channel, right? So ideally you want to pick something that you're knowledgeable about, something that you enjoy, and also something that is profitable for the long term, right? So I would really recommend that you take time to really think about that if you haven't started your channel already. But the next tip that I want to give you is you want to make videos that people actually want to see, right? So one big mistake that I see a lot of new YouTubers making is they think, okay, I'm just gonna, start a YouTube channel. I'm just gonna make a bunch of random videos. I'm just gonna, film my day, quote unquote day in the life. I'm just gonna, take out my phone here and I'm just gonna start making videos, just vlogging my lifestyle. Here's what I ate for breakfast this morning. Here's what happened to me in school today, or something like that. People are not searching for that into YouTube. And you want to really think about, okay, what are people actually searching for into YouTube that people are actually looking to, of course, learn, right? So what I would highly recommend that you do is you want to look inside your niche. You want to look for channels that have a massive following. For example, here's a channel that I mentioned earlier called Marissa Romero, and her channel is also in the same niche that I'm in, right? Online business, make money online. And so what you could do is, for example, if you decide to start a channel in the online business niche, you could look through a channel to, hopefully get some ideas. And for example, most of our videos are getting anywhere around like 6,000 to, 7,000 views. But there is, like, for example, this video right here that has, 35,000 views. And this is like about a month ago. Top 15 websites to make $300 a day online if you have no money. And if we check this video out right here, this gives more information in terms of how the video is performing well, right? So using a tool like TubeBuddy or vidIQ, it'll give you this information on the right here. And both of these tools are free, by the way. You can get them. I'm going to have them both linked down below if you want to check them out. They'll give you this information, which will really help you in terms of knowing what videos to pick, right? So what you could do is, if you see a video that's performing well, on a channel that you follow, and it's getting a lot more views than, their normal videos, what you could do is you can create a video around that topic as well. You can create a very similar video going over different websites to make X amount a day online if you have no money. And then what you could do is you could model the title, create a similar title to what Marissa Romero has. You can model the hashtags, put those in your description. And then for the tags, you want to simply copy the tags, click on copy to, click on copy to clipboard. And then in the tags field, when you upload your video, you want to include these tags that it gives you, right? And the reason why you want to do this is because when you create a video that's similar, that has the same type of title, same type of hashtag, same type of tags, and maybe like a similar thumbnail as well, what will happen is YouTube will promote your video to Marissa's audience, and your video is likely going to appear in the suggestion feed down here, right? So if people are getting lots of value from this video and they want to learn, more in depth about that, they might consider checking out your video as well, right? Now, the one mistake that you want to avoid with the strategy is you don't want to copy everything that Marissa says, verbatim. You want to add something unique to the table, right? Because if people just watched her video and then they decide to watch your video afterwards, if you are just repeating the same information that Marissa gives, then people are likely going to click off very early on, right? So you want to make your video somewhat unique. You want to watch your video all the way through and then ask yourself, how could I make a video, kind of with my own spin, right? So this is where you want to get a little bit creative. And if you're willing to do that, then this is a great way to grow your channel a lot faster than, the typical pick a random topic and then just do keyword research, right? This strategy I find to be a lot easier for most new channels starting out, especially in my case. This is what's allowed my channel to grow a lot faster, as you can see right here. But let's actually get into the next tip that I want to go into. Tip number 3 is you want to have a long-term mindset. Now, I know that this will sound a very cliche if you are just getting started. You want to have a long-term mindset, right? Keep in mind, if you start a channel, just because you upload 20 videos or 50 videos, or if you do YouTube for like a month, every day, that does not in any way guarantee that you're going to make money with Google AdSense. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to get approved in the program. You get approved into Google AdSense whenever you reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time. So it's once you hit that threshold, which for most new people can take anywhere from 1 to 2 years. And so for that reason, you want to upload consistently for at least 1 to 2 years straight, right? And so in my case, when I first started this channel, like within the first 6 months of making videos, I didn't make a single dime, a single cent from any of these videos that I was making. And very early on, within like 2 to 3 months into it, I could have said, you know, oh, my videos aren't getting much views, and I'm not getting any traction. I'm not getting any, you know, money from this whatsoever. You know, why don't I just, you know, give this up, right? If I would have said that, there's no way that I would have ever gotten to this milestone right here, right? So there's this thing called the compound effect. You know, small actions repeated over the long term can really lead to a massive difference, and this is actually shown to be the case, right? So the person who can hold their breath the longest is always going to win in the long term. Always remember that, right? So the fourth tip that I want to go over is you want to fully plan out your videos and make them engaging for the viewer. Right now, this is another mistake that I see a lot of people making when they're just getting started, is they don't plan out their videos, they don't structure them in a way that'll get people to want to watch them. And, you know, just to give you an idea, what I like to do with each of my videos, when I come up with a topic, I like to have it fully planned out before I even hit the record button, right? So I will come up with the title, I'll come up with the description, the tags, all the type of stuff, and then I will literally set up all the tabs in my browser in a way to where when I record the video, I could easily navigate through it and then just go over each of the points that I want to mention, right? So this is exactly how I do it, is, you know, I start the video, I'm, you know, speaking, and then if I want to go to the next tab, I just hit Control Tab on my keyboard, and that brings me to the next tab in my thing, right? And by doing this type of strategy right here, it's going to allow the video to go through a lot faster. There's going to be a lot less, you know, dead space in it where you're not speaking or something like that, and it's just much easier to watch for the viewer, right? So if you are staying on one screen for too long, like, you know, more than 15 seconds, then the person watching your video is likely going to click off. And now I'm clicking through a bunch of things here just so that you don't click off, right? I'm joking around, right? But, you know, that one other thing you can do, speaking of that, you could add jokes every now and then. You could add a little bit of humor. You could share a story. You could ask the viewer to comment something in the comments section down below. If you're getting value in this video, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm talking to you, the viewer. If you're getting value in here, let me know what you think so far, and let me know why you want to make money with YouTube. I'd really be interested to hear that right there. But that is tip number 4, is fully plan out your videos, make them engaging for the viewer. You know, just giving a bunch of information is simply not enough to make, you know, full-time income with YouTube, right? And the 5th tip that I want to give you is you don't want to fully rely on Google AdSense, right? So although Google AdSense can be great, although you can make a full-time income with it, it's very risky for the long term because it tends to fluctuate quite often. And if your video is what controversial whatsoever, if you swear in your videos, if you do anything that YouTube doesn't like, they could demonetize your videos in an instant, to where you lose that money that you're getting, right? So for this reason, you want to also think of other ways to monetize your channel as well. And a few ideas I can give you. In my case, what I primarily do is something known as affiliate marketing. So in each of my videos, I have different programs and, you know, products and services that I recommend. For example, here's one called the 4%. With this program right here, I was able to make my very first $1,000 online just with this one income stream that I was promoting. Here's another one that I promoted called Invincible Marketer. And with this program, I was able to make about $1,500 just from this one income stream right here, right? So these are just 2 things that I promote as of right now, but there's other things I'm looking into as well. So these are 2 things that I promoted successfully. But there's even other things you could do, like, you know, you could sell merchandise on your channel, you know, through like a site with like Redbubble, create your own clothing, you know, your own shirts, your own face masks if you want to do that, phone cases, all that type of stuff. Or Teespring's a very similar site to this, or you might even consider doing something like, you know, Patreon, for example. If you want to create premium content for viewers that want to, you know, they want more content from you, you can have it to where you can create like a membership tier to where if someone watches your channel, they get lots of value. You could, of course, create some additional content for them, right? And one channel I actually know of that's actually doing this quite well is a channel by the name of Robin Gaming. So this guy makes videos about, like, you know, gaming related content, you know, giving, you know, very in-depth videos about, you know, different games that are coming out. And I always enjoy watching his videos from time to time. And he actually has in his description different membership levels of, you know, certain perks that you'll get for subscribing to this, right? So for $1 a month, you get like early access to his videos. For $5 a month, you get like more stuff, and $10 a month will add you on, you know, PlayStation Network and that type of stuff. And so that's pretty cool, right? And this is a great way to get more money with your channel for, you know, the same amount of work, right? So these are just some ideas that you could use to monetize your channel a lot further, get a lot more money with your channel. But that's exactly what I want to go over in this video. So if you want to dive deeper into this and you want to learn more in depth about how to build passive income with YouTube, I do have a free training link down below, which is my friend NEFL's training. And this is a 100% free masterclass that's going to go over how to monetize and automate your YouTube channel to 6 figures without ever having to film yourself, right? So in this training, in this masterclass, you're going to learn how to monetize your YouTube channel, how to quickly make money without doing keyword research. You're also going to learn how to make viral videos without showing your face. So if you don't want to show your face on camera, if you're nervous to do that, this training is going to show you how to make money without that. And it's also going to show you how to go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in the fastest way possible with a simple 4-step method, right? So if you want to, of course, dive deeper in this and you want to learn more about how to create a full-time passive income with YouTube, all you have to do is click on the first or second link down below. It'll take you over to this page. Click on the button, and from there you'll be well on your way to making a full-time passive income with YouTube, right? And I'll even say this, right? This training right here that I'm recommending to you is the training that has allowed my channel to grow to the extent that it has, right? So it was primarily because of this training that I'm recommending to you is how I've got to my channel to the point where it's at right now, right? So if you want to learn how to get these types of results, check out the string down below. I know for a fact you'll enjoy it. But anyways, if you got lots of value in this video, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and take care.